In this account, a man from California came to kill Porter Rockwell. He had the drop on Porter Rockwell, and Porter Rockwell was able to kill him anyway and escape with his life. One account, displaying his ingenuity more than his miraculous protection, occurred at the point of the mountain. A Tribune reporter interviewed several old-timers who knew of the incident. At a certain gathering of rough characters in one of the little towns on the southern Mexico border, a wager was laid touching hair and invulnerability. The idea challenged the assemblage. A pistol notch for Rockwell would be highly prized. A certain ambitious daredevil set forth on the long trail from the Southland to Utah to interview the famous Rockwell and find out by direct methods the truth regarding the long hair. As Rockwell was one day riding out from Salt Lake City towards his Skull Valley ranch, he was accosted. "Are you Mr. Rockwell?" The stranger leaned forward gracefully on the horn of his saddle upon hearing the affirmative answer. "Thought so," he said easily. "Say, I've heard tell that as long as you don't cut your hair, no bullet can touch you. Is that true?" Rockwell answered with a bewildering grunt. At that instant, the stranger jerked out a .45 Colt's cap and ball pistol from his holster and pointed it at Rockwell. The surprised old man was taken completely off his guard. The stranger's face had suddenly grown hard. "Well," he said grimly, "I've come clear from California to kill you." For Rockwell to draw now was suicide. He'd been covered before the idea of danger entered his head. The average man, paralyzed with fright and surprise, would simply have shuddered and taken what was coming to him. But quick as Rockwell's hands were, his wits were quicker. You wouldn't try to shoot a man without a cap on your pistol, would you? Killer grimaced at his gun, held out to kill to see if all caps were in place. Just the briefest hesitation. But in that split second, Rockwell's hand flashed to his own weapon. The would-be murderer suddenly jerked tense, a surprised expression spreading over his face. The heavy revolver slipped out of his nerveless grasp, and he presently slumped gently down out of his saddle to the ground.